throat was somewhere in my stomach, okay? When you go into a situation like that, and then you realize, and they start looking back. And they start looking back at you, and you don't see what the world sees, and you don't see what maybe the lawyer or the defense attorney saw. You see a human being. You see somebody that's got something in their eyes that they want to accomplish something. And I got a chance to speak, and 12 people graduated, got their GEDs, and the average age was 66. 66. And what I walked out of there with is, you know what? It's never too late to take advantage of an opportunity. There's never a bad time to get better. There's never an inopportune time to help somebody grow. Now, how does that correlate with sitting in here for Warren Central? Because you people have a lifetime in front of you. You have enormous opportunities that have either been handed to you or you have earned. But from this day forward, just like yesterday and the day before, everything has the ability to change. You have to keep making the right decisions. You have to keep having the tools, all right, and the courage to keep making the decisions that really, really matter. Because I'm convinced people don't start out in life wanting to do wrong. They don't start out in life wanting to be bad. They don't start out in life wanting to be difficult. All right, and there's so many ways we can look at it and say, well, they're in this situation and they've had that circumstance. We've got to help grow out of circumstances. And when you're in this room, you're not just here because you were nice, because you got good grades. You are here because people could look at you and see someone different. Now, it would be awesome. It would be tremendous if Warren Central was holding this event in the football stadium. Because that would mean that everybody was setting an example in that school. And every school around the city, the state, the country, if they could put everybody in the same room and say, you know what? You're all the same. You've all done the very best job that you can do. But we all know that's not true. We all know that's not true. But you have an opportunity now to not just represent your family, to not just represent your school, to not just represent your friends, to not just represent yourself, but to help be the greatest teammate you could possibly be. And it doesn't have anything to do with sports. There are so many things in this life that mirror one another. And being a teammate, all right, putting your best foot forward every day to give your team the best chance to succeed is what it's all about. It's what it's all about. We were talking at the table about Marnie Mooney. And Marnie loves Warren Central. She just absolutely loves it. If we'd let her wear a Warren Central sweatshirt to school, she'd probably wear that. Okay, she loves the school. And when we got to Indiana, we inherited the worst situation in Indiana basketball when it came to academics. When it came really to everything. Everything. We walked in there on April 2nd, and got the job. Had my first meeting on April 3rd. At 9:40 something in the morning, we found out we had 18 Fs in the school, in the rest of the school year. At 10:17, I found out that it was wrong. We had 19 Fs. And also found out we had 3.5 weeks left of school. Now, you people that wanted it to be 24 days or 23 days or 22 days, I wanted it to be 365 days, okay? So that we could get those academics turned around, because I knew what that meant. I knew what that meant. That meant in the world of college sports, we were getting ready to hit a major hurdle. Because if you don't take care of your academics in college sports, all right, they take scholarships from you. And they have this APR rating, and we've done something. We've hit 1,000 for 3 straight years. You can't hit any higher. And I knew we were getting ready to have a really, really negative score. But more importantly, I knew we were getting ready to lose scholarships, and I knew we couldn't build our program without those scholarships. And we got it down to 11, and I got a chance to see Marnie Mooney at work. And I knew she wasn't the reason we had bad APR. I knew she wasn't the reason we had people flunking classes. I knew she wasn't the reason that we ended up having the lowest GPA in the history of Indiana basketball that semester. I knew she wasn't part of the problem. She was part of the solution. And an opportunity to be one or the other. Every day. It's not about your title. It's not about what class you're in. It's not about your GPA. It's not about what sports team. It's not about what academic team you're on. It's about you taking advantage of opportunity. You have an opportunity to be part of the problem, which so many people in this world are happy to be, because it's the path of least resistance, or you've got a chance to be part of the solution. You've got a chance to make people better. You've got a chance to demand of yourself, and when you demand of yourself, that gives you a license to demand of others. And there's so many people in this world that don't want you to be demanding. They don't want you to demand of themselves. They like this mediocre world. They like flatline. They like status quo. They don't want somebody to jump ahead, because that puts a little more pressure on them. You know what? Keep putting that pressure on people. Keep putting pressure on people that are next to you to be better than what they are that present day by what you do each and every day. And that's the only way that Indiana basketball has had a chance to come back, because it was ready to fall apart. We had all the Fs. We had all kinds of social issues. I mean, it was a disaster. But we quickly realized that there were some people there that they wanted to be part of the solution. And we could get this built back up. But it was going to take a lot of time. It was going to take a lot of every day we've got to do the right thing. All right, no matter who knows it, no matter what the media says, all right, no matter what the fans think, we've got to build this the right way. Because that's what people like Greg Graham had done. That's what people like Calvert Cheney, who's on my staff, had done. That's what Scott May and Quinn Buckner and Randy Whitman and Landon Turner, you name it, that's what they'd all done. So that's what we had to do. And it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work to sit in this room right now and know that you've got to go back out tomorrow and be better. And then Tuesday be better than that. And Wednesday be better than that. But look at your table. And if they're not here, pull up your phone. Don't pull up the phone while I'm talking. But pull up your phone and look at a picture. Find somebody that gave you the inspiration to do it the right way. Find somebody that's motivated you to treat people with respect. They might be sitting at your table. And you know what? Truth be told, the people that you're looking at, they're looking right back at you. Because you inspire them. Your family's being here with you tonight. They could all be other places. Okay, people could have been home watching the Pacers beat the Knicks tonight. That's a good win, getting it started. There's so many other things people could be doing. But they're here with you. Because you inspire them. Now, what do you think you can bring to Warren Central? What do you think you can bring this summer? What do you think? Most of these people are seniors, right? You're moving on. You're moving on. Okay? I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. It's a big deal. You move on to college, you move into the workforce, it's a big deal. And the only way to stand out is to continue to be the best possible teammate you can possibly be. Even when you don't know the person that you're sitting there with. Even when you don't know the person that you're getting ready to move into the dorm room with. Even when you don't know the people that are in your classes. Even when you don't know the people that are going to be on your next team. You have a responsibility. Because that's what we're here to do. Make people better.